Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with another episode of Action Figure Evolution. And with the revelation of the Avengers sequel being titled The Age of Ultron, what better time than now to poke a finger at the various action figure incarnations of everybody's favourite robot hell-bent on world domination, Ultron. Kicking it off with the very first one from back in 1998, and it's Marvel supervillains The Vault, Ultron. The Vault being a prison in the Marvel Universe to detain supervillains, and as such each figure came with their very own restraints. Perhaps those were to stop Ultron winning alien rubber squeeze toys with his big claw game hands. This Ultron is without his restraints, but here's Stegron from the same line, who is with his restraints, to give you an idea of what they look like. Needless to say, each figure came with enough ominous-looking accessories and attachments that you could recreate your own Saw movies with your action figures. Moving on a year to 1999, and next up it's Ultron from the Avengers United They Stand cartoon, widely considered to be the worst Marvel cartoon ever created. And as Hank Pym never designed him with a penis, Ultron compensated with a huge gun with lights and all. And when your weapon is so big it prevents you from being able to stand, you know it's time to downsize. At the very least, I suppose if he sprains his ankle, he could use his arm cannon as a high-tech crutch. What do you guys think so far? Well, let me bring in the next Ultron figure, and the previous two will look like masterpieces in comparison. It's Marvel Legends Ultron from 2005. And while the Marvel Legends line saw some of the greatest action figures ever made, and the Four Horsemen are perhaps the best sculptors in the business, yet between them they produced this, a robot bunny. The buck teeth, the rabbit ears, and just in case he loses those, he also has a set glued to his arse. This was the legendary Riders, so we get this glider for Ultron to fly around on, and surprisingly the glider looks more like Ultron than the Ultron figure does. And with this trio, it seemed for the longest time that for a classic Ultron figure we'd have to resort to the Superhero Squad Ultron, or for the even younger kid, a Marvel Universe Ultron. Then from the tail end of last year came Marvel Select Ultron, and while we can all agree Ultron by his nature is constantly changing and upgrading himself, and many artists over the years have interpreted him very differently, yet most characters have that classic look that you imagine when you close your eyes, and when it comes to Ultron, for me, it's this one. For me, the genius of the Ultron character design is in the sleekness of it, and that's where all the previous figures have gone wrong. They've complicated a design in which simplicity is the key. And the Marvel Select figure totally stole the thunder of Ultron from the Iron Man Legends of earlier this year. Pre-release pictures of the figure were heckled by many, including myself, for being a really obvious reuse of the earlier Titanium Man figure, yet having it works much better as Ultron than it ever did as Titanium Man. And to bring it full circle from the intro is the gold variant Ultron Sentinel from the Age of Ultron Limited series. With Ultron being pivotal to the Avengers sequel, we will no doubt see more Ultron figures in the future, yet where translating from comic to movie things can often go awry, let's just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Anyway, please comment, rate, share and subscribe. Check out these videos for my recent goodness, and check out the description beneath this video for links to my Facebook and Twitter. Click those links and connect with me there too. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.